back to our Journeyman series with Toronto FC. This is stage number 3 and the 3rd episode in our Toronto expedition, if that's what you want to call it. And we're almost at the end of the season, so a real opportunity here just to push through the MLS very, very quickly. But it is tight. It is very, very tight. I think there's 3 games remaining for us here in the season before the playoff series starts. So we'll want to stay in the green zone here, and hopefully we can make the playoffs and possibly push through here in our first season once again and move on to stage 4, which is South America. If we are stuck here, I don't mind that because we haven't really been here that long. Not a lot of talent has been brought in from the youth academy as of yet. So, you know, I'm not disheartened if we do get stuck here for another season. We've been smashing through the last 2 stages, so if we're here for another one, that doesn't bother me. But we've just got one thing to take care of before we start this episode off. Now, I did ask for some suggestions if we wanted to make any changes to Lombardi's kit, and I've picked one here from Austin Mosed. He said, can you give Lombardi the number 9? So we've done that. We've taken that off Ndoa. That's fine. I don't really care about Ndoa. He's a good little player out on the right hand side, but Lombardi is our star striker. He needs that big number, and he's got number 9 on him. He said, can you change the hand wraps to white from red so they stand out a bit more, and just give him some white Adidas boots? So we've done that. Lombardi's ready to rumble, and hopefully he can find some goals in the final few games of the season. Okay, so October, there is only 3 games to play. We'll play the final one of the month, and it is against DC United. It will be the final game of the season before the playoffs begin. Well, we have an international job. It's reared its ugly head, and for all of you kids out there that said Finland, congratulations. What an amazing story that we get Finland as our first job opportunity. So we're going to accept the job. They want us to qualify for the World Cup, qualify for the European Championships. And now we have our international country. And this is amazing because we have been scouting Finland. We're going to have a couple of decent players there that in the Perth Glory and Gamba Osaka. And I'm pretty sure we've picked up a keeper already here in Toronto. So Finland, you're on the list. And we now have the opportunity to try and go forward and win the World Cup with Finland. Right, so almost immediately we have 2 games pop up here for Finland. Their friendlies. One is against Scotland and one against China. I'm not going to play them because we haven't selected the squad, so none of our players will probably slot it into this one. We'll just simulate through those, and we'll concentrate on that moving forward from now on with Finland. So we'll just keep simulating now until that DC United game. All right, monthly scouting update is back from China. Let's have a look through here and see if there's anyone worth bringing into this side. Young Liao looks decent. We'll sign him up. Chen Yang. Chen Yang, 60 grand. We'll keep an eye on him. Kong Huang has gone to the Brisbane Roar. Okay, fair enough. Chung Kung Lu, 70 grand. We'll keep an eye on him. Zhou can piss off. Yao Feng, no thanks. Dingjing Jiang, no thanks. Bang Wang, pass. Kong Sheng, pass. And Rungming Liang has no face, so he can fuck off. All right, Canada. Okay, Noah Gauthier, 90 grand. We'll keep an eye on him. Max Gordonson is 70 grand. We'll keep an eye on Jordan Sullivan, 100 grand, but he's only got a potential of 72, so we're going to reject him. Reese Cameron, 60, reject. Alexander Williams, we're going to reject. Bruce Cameron, 220, we'll sign him in, and Walter Taylor will be rejected. And the United States, we have Nathan Wood. We've scouted him for 2 months, 130 grand, we'll sign him in. Colin Cooper, 100 grand, we'll keep an eye on. Harry Morgan, 50 grand, will be rejected. Anthony Martin, 90 grand. No, I'm going to pass on him as well. Harry Mathis looks pretty decent. 600 grand, you're coming in, son. Adam Gagnon looks all right. 50 grand, though, so we'll see how he goes for another month. And Kenneth Campbell, 70 grand, we'll give another month. All right, here we go. It is the final game of the MLS season, and it's DC United hosting Toronto FC. And it's probably do or die for us. I think we've slipped right back to a real threatening position where we could possibly miss out on the playoffs. A fall from grace here for Toronto. And I'm not too sure what it is, whether it's just the aging side or things going against us, but we're in 5th. We look to have secured a playoff spot, so we just want to win this so we get a better opportunity at playing through. I believe 1 and 2 get a bye or something like that, but we're not going to get in there. We're going to have to take the long road to try and get through the playoffs. So the player to watch is Giovinco. He's scored 14 goals so far in the MLS. Giovanni Dos Santos has 15 for LA. So Giovinco looking hopefully to try and take out a golden boot, but we'll see what we can do today. Let's do this. It's corner now for Toronto. It's going to be Bradley to deliver this one in. Whips it in short. Here's the header. Oh, it's the sidebar. Endo into Giovinco. Giovinco does well. Strikes and save. Well, Giovinco looking for that 15th goal of the season to go top of the golden boot table. He's used the left, but it's straight at the keeper, and it'll be a corner now for Toronto. It's going to be Bradley. He whips this one in short. Punched by the keeper. Serio did well. Giovinco. Oh, that's a great ball from Giovinco. And Lombardi misses. Are you serious? Unlucky there. Maybe he's not happy with the new number. Not too sure. Got into a really good area, and well, it was his right foot, but he's gone with the outside of the boot for some reason. Back inside. Here's Giovinco. Races through. Giovinco works the keeper. And a good save. Does well. Slips it off. Endo. Back to Giovinco. Giovinco! Oh, save from the keeper. And he's denied Giovinco again. Oh, it's a great ball from Lombardi. Serio, come on, finish it. Oh, this keeper is on point. And it is a corner now for Toronto. Flips it out to Endo. Endo does well. Off to Giovinco. Gets picked off. Here we go, Lombardi! Oh! That was fucking closer than a bee's dick by the looks of things. Oh, we're getting the shots. No, that was a little bit too wide from Lombardi. Close to half-time, and there's the whistle. Giovinco doesn't get the opportunity, and it's 0-0 at half-time. Endo. Back to Bradley. Giovinco. Turns his man, laces out. Oh, sidebar from Giovinco from range. A cracking strike, but still can't find the net. It's a ball.
Good position.
Same Ricketts.
Very well.
Has a lot of pace. Cuts back. Feeds this one off. Delgado. Oh, Lombardi's dropped in the box. 88 minutes down. And it's going to be a penalty. Well, we fought hard for that one. Lombardi got it in, tried to use his strength to turn his man, and he's been tripped up. And it's a penalty now for Toronto. Giovinco with the opportunity here. Come on, Giovinco. Oh, he's hit the fucking sidebar from the penalty spot. Are you serious? Fuck me. Off to Lombardi. Forward. He's got Giovinco. Giovinco! Oh, what a save from Horton. Oh, Horton has been on point today. Giovinco unloads from just outside the box. A quality strike, but an even better save. And we've got the corner. And it's going to be Bradley. He whips into the box. And it's going to come back out to him. Bradley. Delgado. Morrow. Williams can't control it. Morrow can't control it either. Last chance. No, that's it. So we play out a 0-0 draw, and I think we'll still be playing in the playoffs. So 11 shots, 8 on target. Unable to beat that keeper today. He was absolutely outstanding. Bradley with an 8.7. Lombardi with an 8.3. And a pretty good team effort, but we just could not get that final conversion that we were looking for. Right, so taking a look at October, we won 2-1 against Dallas. Then we had the international campaign where we drew 1-1 against Scotland. And we lost 1-0 to China. Oh, goodness gracious. We lost 2-0 to New England and then drew in the last game of the season. Moving into November, we have 2 international games. One is against Belgium and one is against Canada. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with the playoffs here. I need to wait for it to set up, but we might play this international game against Canada. We'll see how we go. All right, U-Squad monthly report. Now, Nikki Karaninen is Finland. Man, we're going to have to start signing Finnish players in left, right, and centre. We've got a lot of goalkeepers, though, so he looks pretty decent. We'll offer him a contract, just get him so he's at least floating about for the next few seasons. And, you know, goalkeepers will be aplenty for Finland. Who else have we got? Nathan Wood, a right midfielder. As it's the end of the season, I should probably sign all of these players up. So let's just do that. Let's get them all in. Into this Toronto side in case we do move on. The next one on the list is Asbjørn Johansen, 58 overall right winger from Norway, 77 to 91. We'll offer him a contract, get him into this Toronto team. Who else have we got? Dahl, we can't sign up yet. He's dropped off, so I'm actually going to release him. Rasmussen, 55 overall, 77 to 91 from Norway. We'll get him as well. So the Norwegians in a couple of seasons could have a fairly decent international team as well. Next we have Ocean, who we can't sign up yet. He is from Finland. Then we have Knut Solheim. He's 15, can't sign him. Abelardo, 58 overall striker from Bolivia. We'll sign him into the Toronto team. Next on the list is Bruce Cameron from Canada, 63 to 81. He's 58 overall. Now, you know the Canadian team isn't going to be that strong. So even though he's got a low overall, we'll sign him up. They might need some young players in the future. Harry Mathis, 82 to 94. He is going to be a star for America. Hopefully we have enough time to sign him up. Hurtado looks good as well. We can't sign him yet. Dongjing Liao has dropped right off, but he's a 60 overall left back. So I'm going to keep him there because he might be handy for China. Frank Burns, 57 overall, 80 to 94 potential. We'll sign him into this Toronto side. 3 years, no worries. And that is the full youth squad sorted. So a quick look at the final standings, and we ended up finishing 5th. That was very, very close. Orlando City have run away with it with 61 points in the Eastern Conference, and in the Western Conference, well, it was 1 point for the Galaxy to finish top over FC Dallas. All right, time to pick our Finland squad. Now, Eltonen is in there at the number 2 keeper. We do have an 80 overall. Eltonen, the centre back, I believe he's playing for Perth Glory, 76 overall, so that was a pretty good job there for us. Karaninen is in here as well. Was there any other decent? It doesn't look like too bad a squad here for Finland. Oh, there's a no-face player, Jensen. He will be leaving. Can we bring in here? Let's have a look through. I'm just trying to think what other Finland players we've got. Hatunen. Nice to know what club they're playing for. And Eltonen, the left back. Nico Eltonen. Some decent players. Well, we just need to pick the strongest squad we can. And let's take... who's got the pace here? 80? Alright. Varianen. No worries. Alright, so let's have a quick look at this Finnish squad. And we've got some okay strikers. We could be in with a challenge here. Looks, well, he's got some pace. That's good. Alright, so ideally we're going to have to bring in some Finnish wingers by the looks of things. Centre cam looks alright. Menko, he looks decent. And the back line looks a little bit suspect. Moisander. Oh, we've got a left back. So we need a decent right back. I mean, Karaninen could be decent, but we'll submit this squad. This is the squad we'll be playing with Finland. So we're 3.5 stars with Finland while we've taken over them. Right, it is the playoffs, and I feel that we haven't really been here long enough in Toronto, so I'm going to simulate and see if the team can get the job done. If it doesn't, we'll do another season in the MLS. That's probably only worth it. Well-deserved, probably. We probably don't deserve to go up just yet because we haven't really built this squad, and we'll play the international game for the game of this month. So we'll just do a live sim, and we'll see if the lads can get over the line. You'd assume Lombardi and Javinko could combine to do some damage here, but... well, we've given away a penalty and New England have the lead after 8 minutes. Come on, Toronto, fight your way back into this. I know you're an aging side, but you should have the mental tenacity to take this on. Lombardi puts one in the 42nd minute. Delgado comes on. Giovinco scores a penalty. We're 2-1 up after 57 minutes and possibly going through here. If we can do it, it's purely up to chance. But it looks like we've done the job and Toronto go through in this playoff game. Alright, it's the conference semi-final and it's a 2-leg part semi-final. So I'm going to simulate this first leg, that's for sure. Bradley's put one in after 3 minutes to give us a lead over the league leaders, which were Orlando. Bradley gets his second to make it 2-0 to Toronto. And what a start. Lombardi puts in a third. It's 3-0 Toronto. Laren gets one back to make it 3-1. And there's still 20 minutes remaining in this game. Lombardi picks himself up a yellow card. He puts in a second. It's 4-1 Toronto. Get in, son. Alright, we're going to sim at the Belgian game here and see how the Finland squad can do without us. I'm pretty sure that Belgium would be too strong for us, and eventually they win 1-0. Alright, the final scout report is back from China. Cheng Yang, 78 to 94. And I don't think we're going to sign him up. Kong Kwang went to the Brisbane Roar, of course. Lu, no. Xing Huang, 170 grand. We'll sign him in to the Youth Academy, and that is done for China. All right, Canada. Gauthier, we've scouted him for 3 months. He's worth 90 grand. We need some Canadians in this team, so we're going to sign him in. Anyone else worth... Oh, look at this kid. Josh Williams, 5'5", 160 grand. We'll sign him up. And that is Canada done. And the United States. Is there anyone else worth bringing in? It doesn't really look too good here. You did get one good player, but yeah, that's USA done for this round. All right, so it is time to send out our scouts. And the first one has to go to one of the MLS countries. We're going to go back to Canada because we're playing with a Canadian team. So Vermeulen can head off to Canada. Off we go. I'm going to go Canada, 3 months. I'm just going to search any player. We just need young players all over the pitch. Our next scout needs to go to Finland. I would have liked a 5-star scout, but I'm sticking to the business in the second scout needs to go off to the international country. So that will be Finland. And I'm going to search for some physically strong players just to try and start building up this team, so we can use them almost immediately. If they've got good strength about them, even though they're a lower rating, generally you can utilize their abilities. So physically strong in Finland. And the third scout needs to go to one of the list countries. The generate button brings back number 42. And it's Austria from Moraise. Okay, we're going to Austria. Now, what do we want? Some Austrian players into this Toronto side. I'm going to look for... we need some wingers because we don't really have any of those. Alright, here we go. Our first real game in charge of Finland, and we're taking on Canada. So this could be a very interesting match. I'm not too sure who's playing in the Canadian side. Well, a few of them did leave on international duty, so I'm sure some of our players from the Toronto side will be in this team. It's just a friendly match, but a good chance for us to see how this Finland squad is looking. Yeah, Eltonen will be the starting centre-back. So the centre-back we got, I believe, at the Perth Glory into this side. Karaninen is at right back, and the rest of the team I've pretty much left in strong Finland. You know, just kept all the real players in there. Our keeper, is it Eltonen the keeper? I believe it's Eltonen from Toronto, is on the bench, but yeah, he's not well equipped enough to be playing in this international friendly just yet. So yeah, our first look here at the international games is obviously the second part of this Journeyman series, is to take the first team offered, which was in fact Finland, and see if we can win a World Cup. So we'll be scouting hard, trying to build this team up for the future. And what is it, 2022 I believe is the next World Cup. If we don't do it then, I think we can go through to 2028 possibly. We'll see how we go, but let's just get into the action and see how this team is. Amenko did well. Ojapalo, Amenko, here we go. Scrub, no, doesn't have any pace. Right, Finland. Oh, Williams is the goalkeeper for Canada, so the Gamo Osaka goalkeeper is the #1 choice for Canada. So you can start seeing now why we love these Journeyman series, and scouting these younger, you know, smaller countries allows them to get into these international teams very, very quickly. And Williams now the starting keeper for Canada, and he does have his electrifying silver pants on. Oh no, Babuli's through, he shoots and he hits the sidebar. It's come back out, and luckily a chance for Finland. Ring. Well, that one's easy to say. Back into Eremenko, he shoots, and Henry takes it to the back of the face. And Williams takes it to the back of the... How do you take something to the back of the face? I don't know what's coming out of my mouth right now. Eremenko. Flips it inside. Petamaj. Back to Eremenko. Passes this one off. Spav. He's got Ring. He runs rings around his defender. Oh! Taken down, penalty. Well, we hit the crossbar, but he's been taken down. It's a penalty for Finland. And we get a chance to try and put one past Williams. Well, Ring was running rings around his defender. He's been cleaned up in the box. And it is now Eremenko's chance to try and put one past Fancy Pants. And he does it. It's 1-0 Finland. Look at that haircut. That's fucking amazing. Get in, son. Finland score their first goal. They get one past Williams. And it's 1-0 just before half-time. A pretty rough penalty, that one. Williams should have done a lot better. But it doesn't matter. It's 1-0 to Finland. Get in, lad. There's half-time. 1-0 to Finland. Come on, son. Palo. Oh, that's a great ball through to Lingman. He's just come on, Lingman. Great save from Williams. Hedemage cleans it up at the back. Passes this one off to Ring. Ring slips on inside. Palo. Can't get the right shot. He needed to turn. Oh no, Canada. They're through. Henry shoots. And Hradecki. I'm not even sure how you pronounce his last name, but we're going to go with Hradecki. Maybe the H is silent. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because he'll probably be the #1 keeper here until we get Eltonen up to speed. But a good save, and it's a corner for Canada. It's a pretty lackluster second half. Not a lot of opportunities for both sides. Just sort of passing through the midfield and defending and then back and forth. But not a lot of action, that is for sure. Free kick for Canada. Only a minute remaining before injury time. Make a change, and here it comes into the box. Lingman hits it. Oh, Hradecki gets a good save. And a corner for Canada. They've brought up Williams. Don't let Williams score. That'll be the death of me. Clear it out. Oh, Hradecki again, another good save. And there it is, full time. So Finland take a 1-0 victory over Canada. So 8 shots to 5, they had more possession, and you know, I mean, we've only really got the one player in Eltonen who had a 6.5, Eremenko with an 8.1. So we need to get some more youth talent into this team and really start turning it into our Finland squad. Alright, so a couple of players have come and said that they want out of the youth academy already. So Josh Williams, we will offer a contract from Canada. We've just signed him in. And the other one is Noah Gauthier. 51 overall, 74 to 92 right winger. Now, this is where we're going to leave the episode. We do have the second leg of the Orlando quarterfinal available for us, but I want to play that game, so we're going to take that on in the next episode. I don't feel that we should be going through on simulations. We should be trying and letting the game come against us. So I'm going to see if we can beat Orlando. If we get through to the semis, I'll probably simulate that one, and I'll see if we can make the final in the next episode. So that's where we're going to leave it. We've got the Finland job. We're well on our way to World Cup glory. Maybe, if we can just find some players. But yeah, not a bad start. This season's just been really good for Toronto. We just need to get some more players into this team now, get the lads growing, find some more Finnish talent, and start building that World Cup squad. But that's where we'll leave it today. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Aspiring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.